In this series of videos, I want to take this idea of communication and put it towards some useful thing that you may have right now, and that is looking for a job or finding a career. Um, and the first section that I want to talk about is resume writing and cover letters. So let's look at the cover letter itself first, because that is kind of what the letter should be that goes out to a company. Sometimes these are done online. Sometimes you may not even need to write a cover letter. Or you may be writing to a company that's just out of the cold, right? So let's look at how we would write a cover letter. The first paragraph of your cover letter should show some interest in the position or the company that you're looking at. You want to tell them how you found out about them, whether it was on Indeed.com or a friend of yours, or however it may be how you've learned about a position or about the company itself. Maybe they don't even have an ad out there right now, but you know about the company and you've learned about them. Maybe they're in your community and you want to work at that place. You've heard of good things about it. So let them know how you found out about them. And then also kind of state overall just some broad overview of yourself and how you relate to the position. You know, you're a mechanical engineer and you have interest in design or manufacturing, that kind of thing, and how it would fit with that job itself. Just some basic over things. Do not repeat everything that's in your resume, though. And the middle part, though, is where you want to state how your education or your experience fits specifically with the job you're applying for. Don't repeat the resume again. Just pull out and expand on some relevant information. So maybe you had a previous internship or something, and explain how that job or internship really relates to the position you're looking at, right? Or maybe it's one of the skills or things that they're looking for, attributes they're looking for, is being able to be really organized. And you can explain how you are organized in a certain job, right? And how you took ownership in certain things. Or maybe it needs to be some project management experience, and you've done these design projects in this class, and maybe you were the lead person on it. You can kind of go through that and explain that. Then the last thing is you want to write a closing paragraph. Again, reinstate your interest and how you're excited about it. State the next steps that you want to take. Typically, like I'm going to follow up with a phone call, and if you state that, if you say I'm going to follow up with a phone call in 2 weeks, you better do it, or on a specific date, because if you don't, then it shows that you really don't care about that position. So really kind of follow through if you're going to do that. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can always encourage them to contact you if they have additional questions. And of course, thank them for their time and their consideration. Just a few other tips and things to think about is to keep it simple. Again, keep it to one page. Use high quality white paper. Maybe it's online, so you don't have to worry about the paper. Use the same font as the resume, so it kind of shows consistency and professionalism. And don't forget to sign. Don't forget to sign the letter itself before you send it out. And one other thing is, don't send out form letters. Make sure it's tailored for a specific job, right? Show some interest in it. Make sure you really want to get that job, right? Tailor it to them, right? Send the letters to a specific job or inquire about opportunities, right? You can do these types of things. You can find some things on Indeed.com, like I said, or maybe there's other locations where you have jobs that you might be looking at. Maybe you went to the specific website of a company and you found something there. You can tailor it right for that. Otherwise, if you don't know, you can do some just inquiry. You know, I really would like to work at your company. I know so much from friends that have worked there. I know that you do this or whatever. Show some interest in it, right? It is really important. Make sure, of course, that you research the company, that you know things about it. And of course, write in a professional manner. Don't write like it's a text type message, right? Don't use contractions, things like that. The next section, what we're going to talk about is resume. We'll get to that in the next video.